me, who did that? And I was like, it's me. I'm doing this. So next day she bought me a piano and we started to invest in all the stuff. So I got my home studio and I'm little this guy that I love music and I can do everything. You want me to make rock music, I gonna make rock music. You want me to make a hip hop beat, I'm gonna make hip hop beat. You want to make cinematics, I'm gonna make cinematics. As long as connected with music, I'm able to make everything.
Okay.
And I have this kind like uh, if I'm listening to something that you are making, I can tell you like an artist that can fit on that music, or one or two artists, and they can match the vocals with the beat and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then there is the creative side. Um, I link with James when we were doing a podcast on QNW with OG and Charlie Pockets. James was a guest, so I was listening to James and I was like, oh, my son, I can relate my son with James because they have like the same idea on the creative side,
Mm-hmm.
and my son is only 11, so we started to talk and I made this OG logo and we started to work together. So I'm a Category brand team member
Okay.
and we went from there. And then this and Infinity Stone was like for me lost the same meaning when Zoe dropped. I was like, okay, I can work but not musicality because I had a beat with Zoe, and I was like, okay, I don't wanna. I'm in the special place because from one hand I'm Category brand member, and from the other hand I'm Zoe G team member. So I was like, okay, I'm not working in any type of music. I can give ideas, change ideas to give my perspective, but I'm gonna work as a graphic designer. So it's not a conflict of interest on the two parts, and I
Mm-hmm.
keep neutral.
Okay. Alrighty.
Ooh.
So yeah, so I'm interested to see where all this goes because I believe that like y'all can get a nice synergy going. Let's see here.
Good.
Let me see. I might pull up the agenda because I'm not. You know how I am, Jordan. I don't really like to waste time.
I don't know if I could keep this and do it this way too.
Give me just a second. I have to check my son what he's doing.
No problem because still gotta wait for Wes.
Are we still the only three people in the chat room right now?
What was that, Jordan?
Are we still the only three people in the chat room?
Currently, Wes is on his way because traffic in San Antonio is
Yeah.
so I already knew that they might have been a little late. The other people, for them it was last minute because I did only hit them up a few days ago. So this Wednesday meeting was for like the project when Zoji was a part of it, and like for me, Wes, and Wally, we knew about this a week or so in advance. But for everyone else, it was like a 2-day notice, 3-day notice. So you can say that anyone who shows up to the gets bonus points as opposed to any kind of like because I already knew it was not in it for a lot of people.
Bonus points.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, basically the goal to this meeting, it shows me they're serious.
Yeah.
We're about to get it popping.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, like, it's the first meeting. It's like short notice too. Like you said, there's a bunch of traffic around your way. So, a lot of these people should get passed, but like, you really know if they're about it if they show up to the next one or not. So yeah, you gotta keep an eye out for people. If they
Let's
do
put it
show
like this.
up, then that's good.
Let's put it like this, Jordan. Put together a list of artists and stuff and producers you might want to work with. Because if I run out of my list,
Yeah, I recognize one name on your list. His name is House J. He does R&B, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard him before. He sounded like a little demo. I was trying to mix one of his records, but something that fell through.
Well,
But
he was connected with me via Encore, actually.
yeah,
And so pretty much, I think he really has like the talent, and I want him on my beat. I'm not gonna lie.
okay.
I got him specifically.
I'll work with anybody.
Well, yeah. Technically, you're gonna be on. Okay. well, we haven't. Well, I guess we can start talking about that now. The actual team structures and stuff. So, if you have access to it, open up the team brief or the project brief. That email I sent you guys.
Say that again. You're cutting out a little bit.
Yeah, you can, you know.
Um, so you know the project brief that I
Yeah,
sent you guys.
yeah.
I'm about
The
to open
PDF
that
file.
up. Or better yet, I'm about to show you guys the new version I've been working on that has
Okay.
actually extra stuff in it. So give me a
Okay.
second. Share screen too.
I don't use this app a whole lot. Can you use? Oh, okay. Yeah. I was gonna ask you if you could put that in the chat box or something.
Oh no, we got screen share.
Oh, we got a presentation.
Oh, dude, when I tell you that
Yeah.
we have dude, I'm basically about to use all the organizational stuff that I used in those previous campaigns for this. Like we're about to be so organized
Oh,
that
Brian, il faut que tu t'aies, parce que sinon mon micro, il n'arrête pas. Tais-toi! Tais-toi, tu não écoutes qui écoute pas au microphone, on parle.
alrighty.
Ça suffit,
Does it
ça suffit pas. Il y a maman, va voir maman.
okay, so can everyone see the I see it too here.
Demande à
Perfect.
maman.
Après c'est Dani maman.
So what's gonna happen is that each producer and artist is gonna be paired up in like a team. And each team is gonna have a code name. And we're gonna name them after the stones.
Okay, cool.
So if you want to, if George, like this, if you want to like claim your name for your team,
I can't
you
find
have
it.
reality find space stone open.
Okay.
And like over time, we can switch the teams up and all that. But if you want to claim a name for your stone, now
So I got my phone on a charger. That's why I'm like really struggling to mount
yeah, that's
the phone.
yeah, that's fine.
But
But yeah, did you hear? But yeah, did you hear what I said?
yeah,
Yeah,
you were saying. Go ahead and elaborate again.
All right, I'll just say okay. So pretty much, you said which stone?
Okay.
Because yeah, the other
Yeah.
need me to zoom in or anything, let me know.
Okay. Yeah. So we all have like. There's a collaboration going on between a producer and an artist, and we're gonna have like a concept, and that concept is kind of tied to one of these infinity stones. Okay.
It doesn't necessarily have to be tied to the Infinity Stone. Those team names are for like executive, like administration reasons. Pretty much
Oh,
like, okay, what's the Power Stone team doing? So I can like hit them up.
Yeah.
Basically, so I can manage it a lot easier. Since there's 12 people and there's 6 different teams, and that's a lot of shit. And so by giving code names to each of the teams, it makes it easier for me to hit up each squad and know where each people are in their process of doing this.
okay. I'm just gonna hold this thing because.
But I will say this: bonus points if you name your song after the stone, because it'll make the whole album sound good.
No, dude. And when I saw that you laid out like a concept for this, I was like, okay, yeah, let me try to work with one of these stones and try to make it into an actual song. You know?
Yeah, in that case, then I might try to see if I can get the whole rest of the team to agree to that. Because I
Yeah.
suggested it before, and it kind of was shaky. But I might try to do it again, see if we can do it. Because, dude, that would make the album look so sweet.
Yeah.
Everyone
And
be like,
a lot
"What's
more
my favorite
organized.
track's the Reality Stone." Nah, the
Yeah.
Power Stone better, fam. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Yeah.
People will be trying to pick their favorite songs off of that. And I think it would also be interesting to see what kind of sounds that people imagine each stone being,
Yeah. I really like these eclectic projects too. Like I grew up on Outkast, and Outkast covered like the whole spectrum. So yeah, man, like I'm seeing a whole bunch of different moods attached to these stones. Like I had to look up like what these stones actually meant too. And a lot of them like meant different things. So therefore we're gonna have to make this extremely eclectic. So
Oh yeah, that's why I put this project together, because each stone has
Yeah.
a different power. Each producer, artist has a different specialty. It just makes sense.
I just want to say about the Stones. Um, so this goes directly to the cover art. So I had this idea, this crazy idea that I was like, you see the planet Jupiter with all these rings around. So the idea is to make a stone make hurt with the universe around, and each ring is going to be a stone.
Hmm. Oh,
You
okay.
know,
That's a good idea. Well, but hold on. How about this? How about this idea? I also had like an idea that hit me a couple days ago. The Infinity Stone glove, with all of the stones in it, and we could put it on the background like that. But no, better yet, just
I
show
don't
me
want
what
to
the
use.
concept looks like. How
I,
about this?
I don't want to use a glove. So everything I had with the hold Infinity Stone project, I just deleted. I don't want to use it.
Well, the thing is that the glove is more recognizable of a symbol. You get what I'm saying? I'm thinking like from a branding perspective, and
Yeah,
like
but
people know that.
we can make a glove like we can put the glove as a shadow in the universe, like the glove is handing the hurt with all the stones around it.
Got you. I could see that. That
You
would look
know,
good.
Yeah, I can.
so
I could
I
see
don't
that.
want
That because that would switch it up. Then it just being just the only the glove.
yeah,
Like that
you
seems
know,
basic. It's
so
too easy just to have the glove, but
yeah.
having it like that, that's a great
So
idea.
if I can put like a hand like this hanging hurt and all the rings around hurt, and I can make the central stone higher as with a sun effect, um, and that brings the all the concept of Infinity Stone. We have the glove, we have the stones, we have the hurt, we have universe. I think it's a good option
Cool.
and it's recognizable everywhere.
True, true. And then I can make the other concept use it for advertising and social media stuff. Like I can use that, like Infinity Stone coming soon, have the glove, and then the date under it or something like that, and that would be like social media promotional.
And
Because yeah,
for each cover art, uh, I don't know if there is any dark beat on the project.
well,
Um,
there's no beat on the project yet. We haven't even built the teams yet.
yeah, yeah. So, but I had this concept because if we're going with the concept on the universe, I was thinking like the ring with the all line with the all circle around hurt, we're just gonna drop the line and the stone and make the cover art based on that, because each stone means each team, and can we can make like each cover art is linked with each other, and they're gonna link with the main cover art.
Okay, okay, that's one. That's one way to do it. I think real talk. We're only dropping one single, so we only really need one extra cover art. And how we're gonna determine the single is pretty much we're gonna have a vote.
Yeah, yeah. I was about to say.
Yeah.
Pretty much, if like by a certain point, right when production starts to wrap up, we're just gonna set a production deadline as we get close to it. Once that deadline hits, we line up the songs, listen to them. If your song's not done, it doesn't get added to the vote. But whatever songs are done, we listen to them and we all agree which one would be the best single to throw out there.
Right. Usually the best songs are put out there as singles. So
Mm-hmm. And then after that, we can figure out the like advertising part, because that would be the end, like near the end of the production phase, and we get into the third phase, which is marketing.
okay.
Because we don't necessarily have to drop it immediately once it's finished. For real, we should let it marinate for a second, so that gives us time to plan, make sure we have make sure we have the extra content that goes around it. Because for real, most of the power of this Infinity Stone is going to be the marketing and how we market to each individual person's network.
That's most of the battle, man. Yeah, and
Oh shit!
like on
Is that
Spotify,
leak?
they advise that if
Yes,
you
sir.
playlists and curators that you submit the project like 4 weeks before the release
Oh,
date.
Wes is here.
So
I'll be right back.
yeah, if we're looking to try to release something, say like in September, we want to try to put it out on the platforms by at least August. I'm not saying that's going to be the time where we like release it. A lot of
Hmm.
So
people
I was checking this producer, Australian producer. He gave a huge tip, like
Yeah.
how Drake does shit.
So let's see.
So
I
when Drake is gonna drop a song, he made a plan of 4 weeks before
Yeah.
the song drop, so you can start building an audience around the song, and after the song he builds another 4 weeks to promote it and get involved with the audience.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, guys. So we got two new people who just showed up.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
we
What's
got
up?
Leak One, aka Shamari, in the
What
building.
up, y'all?
Yeah, the day one, pretty much. He was like one of the first people I ever recorded, way back in the day.
Hell yeah.
Hmm.
Damn, a decade.
Right, exactly. Like insane. And then we got what was it, Wes? He just stopped by in the building.
West Rex,
Yeah,
what's up,
he's
bro?
the
James.
executive producer, making sure our shit's crispy.
Okay.
And
Cool.
then
Hell yeah.
pretty much between Leak and Wes, who wants to introduce themselves first and kind of.
Oh yeah, well I'm West. I'm from Jersey, but I've been in Texas since like 2016. I've been producing for probably about a couple years now. But before that, I played keys in bands, so like rock bands, soul bands, honestly all types of shit, hip hop. But yeah, I'm on my producer shit lately. So yeah, man, I'm ready for work. I just want to hear some shit, whatever y'all got.
All right.
Mm,
Well, I've been rapping for a long, well, let's say I've been writing for a long time. I've been writing since like fourth grade. Started off with like poetry, then somebody found my book and read that shit out loud. So I'm like, you know what? I heard an Eminem record, little album, his LP, the first Marshall Mathers, and then that just made me want to go crazy writing. So, and then my sister taught me to break down the format, and I've been recording since about 14. And then now that I got some of the more better means, and then we're in a different time, I just decided to go full throttle with the music. So I've been working. I got some things in plan.
Okay.
Word, it's like,
mm,
so yeah,
Yeah, I'm a all around like I don't know. It's just getting to a point where I'll be ready to work when I'm in the studio. I'll be dead ass. I remember I used to fuck around, when you're younger, but now I go in there, I go to work. Whether I got it written already or even from scratch, it won't take me too long. I know it's all about repetition, so
mm.
that's what I'm working on because I know that's what's gonna get me better in the long run.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then remind me after this. I'm gonna let you listen to a track he sent me with him
word,
and my
yeah,
other homie.
hell yeah.
Oh,
My
oh
nigga.
yeah. As what I can't wait to show him that. And then what was it? Jordan, do you want to do a quick intro first?
Yeah, I'll reintroduce myself real quick. So yeah, I'm Jewel Anthony. Government name is Jordan. I do a lot of hip hop, R&B, but I'm a huge advocate for like Christian hip hop. I actually recently made the transition to be a Christian artist a couple years back. I got saved, and ever since then, I ran with His words, and I want to try to use them in all my songs. And yeah, if you want to rap about God, I mean, I'm all for that. If you want to do something else, I mean, I'm all for that too. As long as you have that passion and drive, I'm
hmm
work.
Exactly, word.
Mm-hmm.
Dope.
And then Mo, I already know like Wes already knows Mo, but Mo, introduce yourself. Mark.
So I'm Muraj Beats. It means like the Mo. I split. It's my family name, and I split it on two parts. Mo means unique when you are doing your stuff on your own. Reis means the emperor in Arabic, and I was like, okay. So I worked a lot on Ghost side without credits. Um, had a hard past on my life, so my family, they cut me off from music, and I get back 2 years ago. My wife, she listened to my shit and she was like, okay. Next day she bought me a piano, and I'm growing from there. I linked with Zoe, so I met James, and now I'm on two sides. I make production. I can produce any stuff. Like you want to make rock music, I can go with it. Rock, punk, hip hop, R&B, whatever. As long as it's connected with music, I'm down to work. And from the creative side, I linked with James. I made Zoji logo, and I started to work with James on Kategaji brands. So I have creative Mo on the creative side, and I have Muraj Beats on the music side.
Fire.
and I'm based in France. So,
Where many
but I'll be in the USA in December. So
Mhm.
creativity, so that's good, man. That's good.
Yeah, always.
yeah,
Alrighty. So we officially finished the first part of the agenda, the introduction and the kickoff. Infinity Stone is officially begun.
yes, sir.
Here
So
we
Get
are.
it.
Alrighty. So the next thing is would be like setting up the communication channels, making sure everyone is like in the Google stuff. You know what I mean? Inside the rooms and all that. I'll probably have to hit you guys up individually to make sure everything is set up because it can get a little into it. Yeah. So next one is like assigning teams. So pretty much each team will be represented by a Infinity Stone. A few people kind of claim theirs ahead of time because they were either going to be they knew they were going to be at work because for them it was very last minute.
Okay.
Yeah, because like I only hit them up like what a few days ago, and so
Nah.
so hopefully next meeting we'll be able to talk with them and get that popping. But pretty much if you want to claim your stone or there's someone here you want to mix up with. So here it is. Leak is an artist, and then Jordan and Wes are going to be producers on it.
I want to be a producer. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so, like, if any of it's like this Leak, if you want to link up with Jordan or Wes, that's up to y'all. Y'all can figure that out now if you want, or you can wait until the rest of the
No, yeah,
I
we got
mean, yeah, we can wait. For me,
team.
I feel like I should send people some of my tracks I've done so they can get the
Right.
vibe of what I'm on because I'm not the typical trap artist. I rap on trap beats, but I'm not a street oriented person, so I don't get too deep into that. I try to keep it as real as possible.
Mm,
Even if I exaggerate a little bit, every music has exaggeration, but other than that, I try to keep it real authentic and make sure my
I like
lyrics
that.
don't, yeah. I don't want my lyrics to bring nothing back on. That people they like to test you. They want to see, are you really about what you rapping about? Things of that nature. So I think about in depth with that. So, and then especially my kids now too. I gotta really think about that. Like I can make adult music, but I also want to have songs where they can. Because I had my son, the first single I dropped, my son picked out that beat himself.
oh shit.
okay.
Yeah, I know. I ain't never tell you that, James. Yeah, I was going through beats, and he was in the studio with me, and I was like, "Which one?" And he told me exactly which one because he can read and shit.
Cool.
So yeah.
Speaking of producers, Marcus just responded to me, Leak, on
Right.
Facebook. I might see if I can get him into this meeting. Yo,
Yeah, get him in there so everybody can. Yeah.
in this group
I
call.
just
Uh,
I just want to add something that Maliki doesn't know. I was on the first project of Infinity Stone as a producer, and I dropped as a producer because
all right, and
I'm
that
I have two sides, Creative Mo and Mirage Beats, and I'm
Hmm.
also so I am Team Category Brands and I am Team OG. So because of conflict of interest, I dropped the music side. I'm just gonna work as a graphic designer,
Oh, okay, okay.
but doesn't mean if anybody needs like
oops.
other pair of ears to listen a song or to listen one beat and give an opinion, I can do that. But directly working with music on this project, I will not work because of conflict of interest.
It's understandable.
Mhm. Ali asked how long we plan on staying there. The question is how long does he plan on taking?
All
Mm-hmm.
right, because he could just join in phone wise, just be on the phone.
Mm-hmm. Or better yet, let me resend that without the +1.
Brian, baisse juste un petit peu mon cœur.
There we go.
Yeah.
Format better. He says he's waiting on the whip right now. But in that wait, in that case, I'm just gonna send him the video call link.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Let him join in here. So, like I said, because
right.
we start picking producers, and then we just I don't know what other artists are gonna be like. We trying to make it match as perfect as possible.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. I'm for that. Let's see. First, let me send him. Let me send Wally the.
Yeah, like it's three stones left, so we got space, mind, and reality. I'm in between reality and mind. That's
I,
more.
I
I love talking about reality, so I'm fine with
Oh
that.
shit! Is
I
that
was
is that the one and only? Is that Flint? I think that's him.
Am I muted?
No, you're
Nah.
You
good.
hear
We
me?
can hear you now.
no, yeah, we can hear you, bro.
Okay, bet. What up with it, bruh?
Hey, how you doing?
What's good? What's good? So here's the thing, Shamari. Flint doesn't have any clue what he just dropped into. So this is about to be good.
Yeah, I'm clueless, man.
All right, all right. So let me see if I can get the screen share onto
Yeah,
uh
they got this broken
right
down
here.
to a
So
plan.
that way
I
you can,
love this. I love this. This is what I need right
oh
here.
yeah, it's about to be good. All right. So pretty much, so I'm bringing together 6 producers and 6 artists, and we're putting together a project called Infinity Stone. And the whole point of the project is basically to leverage our resources so that each of us can generate some revenue through the royalties, increase brand awareness, and we can acquire the professional skills by like working together and everything. Mm-hmm. And pretty much this whole document that I have up currently is the project brief, which will give all of the details that we have so far. And I'll send that email to you that later.
For
Um,
sure, I'm with that.
Before I get into some like nitty gritty kind of stuff, if you want to introduce yourself, go ahead.
What's up? My bro be calling me Flint. My real name Marcus. I be going by Saint Savior, and I'll just be like making beats and designing sounds and stuff.
Oh well. Well, brief. Hey man, I've got a little words. Hey, brief intro. I like it.
Yeah.
I watched Silent
I
Wars.
could hear you, bro. What'd you say?
I said, man, a little words, brief intro. I like it.
Watch out for
Ah, yeah, man. You know how I be.
You're pretty much straightforward. Man.
So let's see. Give a quick. We'll do a quick one more go around, so that way everyone can introduce themselves real fast to you. So I guess we'll start with Mo.
So I'm just a Portuguese guy living in France, and I pretty much like I'm connected with music 24/7. Um, my real name is Moraes. It's my family name, so I spit it on do on two. Mo means uh, like one man band, unique when you are running alone. Reis means the emperor. So I'm just connecting with people. I have two sides, music and creative Mo, linked with the Kadagaji brands, and that's what I'm gonna do on this project as a graphic designer.
Oh, looks like Wally jumped in too.
Yes,
wow.
sir. Wally, what's going
Wally.
on, bro?
Yeah, y'all can hear me?
Yep,
Yeah,
I hear you.
Yeah, what's good with y'all?
Oh snap! The ears are getting it.
Uh,
Y'all assemble.
I hope that doesn't get said in your face. Like, remember that Wally movie? Wally. I'll just be like, man.
Well, that's because he's taking out the trash ass rapper. He's giving them some good ass beats.
yeah.
yes, sir.
All right. Well, since Wally joined, you want to introduce yourself real fast then?
What's good, you guys? My name is Wale. I'm staying out here in Texas right now, but soon I'm gonna be heading back home. But like, it's still good to have like connects and shit and whatnot, and still working with other people and shit. So like, that's what we here for. Um, so yeah, I was waiting on the ride, so like I couldn't really make it today. But like any other time, like I plan ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? But we here. So yeah.
Right.
Cool, cool. All right. In that case, we'll do a whole nother round. Joel, you want to do a quick intro?
Yeah, man. My name's Jula. That's my alias. Government name is Jordan Lawrence. I want to be a producer first. I like to do some rapping, singing, and I'm a huge advocate for Christian hip hop. I recently made the transition back in 2019. That's when I got saved, and yeah, I just want to like use his words in like all my music.
Cool, cool. Let's see who's next. Leak.
Yeah. I've been rapping for like over a decade. Been writing for a while. Like a huge hip hop enthusiast, and I like working with other people. I've been trying to network because I've been real anti-social. You can ask James. I just be in my own bubble, but it's
Yeah.
time to get out there, because it's always about the people, It ain't always about what So, but
Mm.
yeah, I'm ready to work. Man, I'm ready to work on this project. Whoever I get paired with, like I said, I'll probably send some of my tracks to different producers and see where they, because everybody, I know everybody got a different vibe. So
Better yet, I think the best way to do that is that pretty much everybody send me, I guess, their best track, right? Beat wise, song wise, if you're a recording artist, etc. And I'll organize it into like a document, and then I can send it to everybody, and then
Mm.
you can listen to it, and I'll put some contact info in there. I'll figure out kind of the details as I make it and let you
yeah,
know. That
I'm
sounds like the best idea. So that way,
hell yeah,
instead of
yeah,
kind of like everyone doing their own thing and the chaos ensuing, we can like
yeah.
centralize it. Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
that's cool. Hell yeah,
So I just had this crazy idea right now, and I want to hear Wes' opinion on this one. So Malik is based on the real facts and keep it real, not to send a message that links with him with this persona, and uh, Joel is like connected to this positive message all around, so they can link together and create a song um, that we can bring back the Black Panther.
Oh, you're thinking like a Black Panther vibe?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that can be a great song right there.
yeah. When James play the song, my brother in it, but you'll get a vibe of a vibe. That's like one side. Then I got, like I said, I got the. I'm better on smooth and motivational type beats, but I like doing the
Right.
trap beats also. So
Yeah,
Mhm.
like
Wait,
ultimately.
so you're saying like I'm sorry, like like a Black Panther themed type song? You know what I'm saying? Is that what you mean? Like
No, the
art?
message can link
he's just saying
with
through,
the
yeah.
black. Yeah, the message can be linked with the Black Panther vibe. All these message that Chadwick sent to the people, and all this
Like triumph?
inspiring shit that he bring all the people together, and
Yeah.
the recognition that he had. Um,
Oh, I got
I
you.
think
Oh,
that can be a great song right there.
I think I know what he's talking about.
Always.
But he put
but
out a
but
rap.
we'll get into the nitty gritty of that once we get the official teams
now yeah, I
named
like
out.
that.
But that's a good idea though. Write
Yeah.
that down.
So
It's something
for the
doing
name
back he
you want.
was a lot of tracks
I'm
Black
sorry.
Panther track. So yeah, I like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, do you guys you want to do that like for the track list? And I'm not sure if that now, but like, do you guys want to keep it relevant to Infinity Stone? Like, like different clever, not Black Panther, of course, but
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah,
Or like we can do completely different, like just random names, and
yeah.
force them relevant, or
For
make it obviously
yeah,
relevant.
for me, I'd like to go with the Stones because it's relevant to the listeners. Pretty much, the listener be like, "Yeah, I like that Mind Stone track. Yeah, I like that Reality Stone track." It's a lot easier to ground the listener and remember it.
We're
That's
also
I,
emotional
Stone,
too. We're bound to like
oh
listen
Stone.
to
that would be yes. Let's do that.
one.
That's a
We'll
good
have
idea. Yeah,
songs.
yeah,
Yeah.
I was
yeah.
thinking all types of
That's why I said I was peeping the spots that were open still, and I was like, one of them might be the one.
saying. I'm saying it's music. You can do whatever.
Exactly. Like as long as y'all feeling it.
Yeah,
That's
I
all
want to
I
keep it like how you have it because, like I was saying, like we're all so emotional. I mean, we're humans. Like we might be attached to like the reality because like we have like a bunch of difficulties and hardships thrown our way. But like if we're like all, all we're like in a field of days, flowers. I mean, we see a rainbow and whatnot. I mean, we want to hear something happy and something that can make us escape from reality. So I mean, yeah, I like that list.
Yeah, no, that is a fire concept right there. Like if you're doing that, like each song like ties to a different like state of mind. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that could be kind of fire right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Power Stone.
yeah, it's done.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you just want to have 6 songs?
Yeah,
Maybe
six songs,
Alright,
and
so
each team, everybody will be kind of paired off. Let me go over here real quick. Pretty
And
much.
look, I see why he asked that though, because see, but that's the best thing about this project is because even if we do this project, we can all still venture out to the other producers in the group,
And I didn't write it.
yeah.
and you can make you feel me. You can make music outside of that. This is just an inside project, but once we all, figure out each other and be able to contact each other, I feel like everybody be able to work together.
Right, and that's kind of what I
Yeah.
want to see happen for real, for real.
Yeah, more or less like an amateur label.
Yep.
Yeah, because I want original. I'm trying to have an original project. I'll probably do an EP first, but I want it all original, and then I'll split the 50-50. I'm well when it comes to the producer, depending on whoever the engineer is, but when it comes to the producer, I'll split 50-50.
Mm-hmm. Plus, like that also helps you guys reach different markets, right? Like for instance, everyone in Ohio, now you got a link to the southern market. Everyone down here to the Midwest market.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like
So
that.
in that case, I feel like the next big step for us would be for everyone to just send me that one track that they feel represents them a lot, and then we'll get that started. I guess
like
that's
have a playlist here.
Man, that's hard. I'm gonna have to send you. I'm gonna send you one more, James. I'm gonna let you keep the other one I got, but I forgot it because I've switched it up. So I'm like, like if you notice in them songs, bro, my flow be changing and shit like that. Like I done advanced a lot, so it's like I can go either way. I ain't gonna lie.
right. You
Not
don't
trying
get
to,
one way since we first.
not trying to be cocky or nothing, but like I'm just that zoned in and focused into my craft now that I really believe I can do whatever.
Oh yeah,
That's good.
that's why I hit y'all guys up because I was watching your and Tay's stories. I seen Tay's story of him like mixing it or whatnot. Like he was using what was it, Logic, right?
Yep.
I
So I
was like,
got Logic Pro X.
shit. I'm like, this is perfect.
Hell yeah. And he got that shit together. The stuff you was talking about. I let him know what you said. Wait till you hear it. It actually sounds so much better.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to throw that on then after this. Let's see. Let's go back to the agenda because I feel like we pretty much got the planning together. Next will be like production standards. So me and Wes, we're going to talk about that like once we get off the meeting because that's going to get very boring and very producer based. So
Right.
Wale could talk about that in person. And then so pretty much, I guess that's really the meeting. Like it was mostly geared around the production, kicking it off, to be honest, and making sure you guys at least touch base once.
So yo, you want us to send it to your email?
Yeah. Contact@katakage.business.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Also, one more thing. I set it up because when you get the business emails, I can set it up like group things. So Stoned at katakage.business hits up everybody's email.
Oh yeah, it's a group, right?
Yeah, like it'll just send it to all those emails without any other thing necessary. So if you need a group one where you need everybody in the Bahamas to see it, that's the one you use.
For sure.
But if anyone has any more questions, closing remarks, anybody?
I just wanted to say, let's just all keep it 100 with each other. If we don't like something,
facts.
don't be afraid to speak up on it. I mean, me, I'm respectful. I'll tell you, like, straight up. I'm just being honest because I tell my straight shit. I keep it real with myself. At the end of the day,
I'd rather after somebody being different
and throw it the fuck out if it's whack. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
We definitely need the strong critiques because I wouldn't want nobody letting me put out something knowing that it's
exactly.
So really try. I know we all artists and musicians, but try to listen from that perspective. Because that's what's gonna be listening mostly.
Like our audience, they're the ones who are gonna be tuning in, and we don't give them like the greatest project they ever heard.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Hell yeah. Go ahead, play that, James. When you get a chance.
So like I said before, I will not work musically, but if anybody needs new other pair of ears, I'm down to listen and give my opinion.
Definitely. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah.
Alrighty. Was there anyone else? Well, I guess that's it. The first official meeting for Infinity Stoned is complete.
Yes.
All right, y'all guys have a great day.
James, you want to go back to the cover art because we were just three, so let them know what we were talking about.
I think it'd be best if you made some like concepts first, so that way show them visuals. You know what I mean? Okay. You can explain it in a little bit more depth.
Okay. That's fine for me.
That'd be perfect. So that way they can see it right there, and we can like
Right.
figure
Yeah.
out specifics to go from.
Yeah, visual definitely.
Yeah, I feel that.
So yeah, we gotta have a lot of.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
All
Oh
right.
yeah, it sounds good to me.
Alrighty, I guess what was it, Wale? Well, it's like this. Anyone who stays on the phone, we're gonna talk about the production standards. So if you want to hear us talk boring producer, you can stay. If not, y'all can go back to living it
Yeah.
up.
So I'm
Right.
gonna leave you guys because I'm gonna wake up in 5 hours.
Gotcha.
So
Because yeah, isn't
I'm
it
gonna
like
rest.
midnight there in France?
It's almost 11, so
Oh,
I'm gonna
Mm.
wake up at 4. So I need some rest.
yeah.
All right.
All right, guys, stay safe.
Good meeting you.
All right,
All
man.
right, man. You
Good
too.
day. Appreciate you showing up, man.
Safe.
Definitely.
Alrighty. So let's see production standards. So Wes is gonna be the executive producer, which basically means he's making sure that the sound quality is on point.
Hmm.
Hmm. And so pretty much it's like this. If it sounds like shit, and if it's like this, Wes doesn't agree it sounds good, it ain't going out.
Yeah.
That's it. That's how we're doing it because he has an ear. I remember when we was cooking up that snare idea. I was like, okay. I was like, yeah, you got it. Mhm. No problem, no problem. And like, so in that case, something that we need to think about is like the mastering standard. Like, this is about to get real boring. So like making sure that we have the like max peak, so that way all the songs are like dynamically
Yeah,
the same.
exactly the same. Yeah.
Dynamic similarity. Let me write that down. Um, Maybe some kind of like effect chain that kind of gives them a similar quality, like a light
Like this.
EQ of some sort.
Like yeah, okay.
Yeah,
So
something.
you think we should find like a clever
Have
sample?
you thought I just thought of an idea. What do you think about like
Depends
you
on
know
what.
how Thanos
Um,
was
I do
explaining?
have royalty free stuff we can use that. Like I'm gonna pull it up here actually so everyone can see. So since I do graphic stuff, I have access to like Envato Elements, which is what graphic designers use to get like stock photos, high quality stock photos that are royalty free. But it also comes with, let me go here, sound effects.
Hey James,
What's up?
I just thought about like you know how Thanos got like a you know how he got like a saying when he put on each ring or some shit like
Does
what
it?
you think about that? I swear he got like he gets explaining like they're explaining the ring like as he gets them. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look
Yeah,
into it.
yeah. Look it up. Send me some examples. I'll see what you're talking about. But yeah, pretty much this site has like a bunch of different like sound effects, bubbles popping, animal sounds, all of it. So yeah, if we do need like samples of some sort, we can pull from here to add some audio depth to it.
What
What?
on James?
Mhm.
What website
Oh wait, they can't see it from that side. I forgot. I got to put it on this screen.
for the
So
sound?
pretty,
Oh,
so
okay.
pretty much there's this site that pretty much has a bunch of stock photos and stuff for like graphic design. That's what it's really the site's for. But it also has sound effects because they do stuff for animation and video templates and it's
Okay.
it's some branding level shit, right? But because we have access to this, we have like fire explosion sounds, like robotic sounds. I don't know if y'all be able to hear it if I play it. Nah, I don't think y'all can hear it because I have to set up the audio. Yeah, I gotta get it up right. But yeah, pretty much we have a bunch of extra sound effects. So if you need some, I can send some to y'all so y'all can add it to your production arsenal.
I got a Splice subscription too, so if anybody needs
Splice.
yeah, that's the goat.
Oh, dude, Splice is the good. That's all I use.
Slicing arcade, man.
Yeah. Splice
Arcade.
is fire.
Makes me so this man. It's crazy.
Like straight up, if you got the knowledge, that's something.
Hmm.
Ooh, man.
Everything else after that is like to taste.
Yeah.
Right.
So let's see what else is there. Mixing standards. We got to figure out something for that so we can send them to each producer. So that way we can kind of know what format it's in before it hits us. Like again, the gain staging and all that good stuff. How we're gonna get it sent. Maybe even put it to the file name format so we can all find them in our all of our files because you already know we have way. Oh. Pretty much, also figuring out who's even gonna mix each individual track, because depending on where each person is and that kind of thing, we'll figure out the logistics case by case.
I mean, I feel like if we're gonna have somebody mastering it, don't you think we should just send the raw, but just like the vocals instead of no effects, just the vocals adjusted and shit like that, the technical, and then send it to the executive?
Well, yes and no, because I feel like the mixing process is totally different than the mastering process. With like the mixing process, that's like getting everything to sit right and to kind of like create the flavor. Whereas the mastering process is like plating it on the plate right, putting the garnish and the little last parts of it to get everything to come together.
Yeah, hell of a way to explain it.
No, as long as we got the same. Plus, we can always go over it.
Like correct, and like during the mixing process, you could always hit up like what was it, Mirror West, and that way, pretty much if like the producer isn't comfortable with where the mix is going, you can get a second opinion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep going over it myself too. I listen.
Oh, damn. Repeat.
Oh, okay.
Bro, my Wi-Fi is so shitty, bro. I can barely hear y'all.
Oh, damn. It's cool. When you get here, I'll fill you in.
Okay, yeah.
Let's see if I can get one more person. Just
so when we gonna pick the producers again? That's the next meeting.
That's the next meeting after everybody sends me their.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right.
One song. Yep.
I sent you that other one. I sent you that other one. I mean, you can choose in between what you think, because the producers. I'm pretty sure.
Well,
because like I said, it's two different sides, and I don't know if I would want to make a lit song or somewhere upbeat, or a little hyper, or do I want to go back smooth? Because that is my strong point, for real.
I say do what your strong point is, unless you just want to push yourself as an artist, unless that's just what you're about.
I mean, I'm always about that, but when it comes to this project, I want to, work and have an all team, because it ain't just me, you know what I'm saying? So
your own brand.
Yeah, that's
exactly what I'm trying to like make sure too, is like whatever our brand is, we keep it that, but better. Some form not.
Oh no,
right on.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I can work with everybody and still maintain myself at the same time.
Because once you pick your producer in particular, that's when more of the details will start to fall into place. Because once you pick them, you'll be in more direct contact between the two of you, and like you won't have to be the whole group all the time.
Okay.
So that'll make the process go a lot faster.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. I mean, I was gonna probably use this, and you probably can do a video chat. You know what I'm saying? Do it individually.
However you guys want to do the contact, I can teach you guys how to make like meetings and stuff like that through it. Because me and Mo, since he's on the Katakage team, I've taught him a lot about how to use all the Google functions.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so I recommend everyone exploring all the Google tools, because they're really good for organizing like even your own businesses and stuff as well.
Sounds good to me, man.
Cool. All right, do you have any?
Let me know whenever. Yeah, just let me know whenever the next meeting is, and you know what I'm saying, I should be available.
But in that case, just send me their availability, so that way I can like try to find where it all equals up with everybody. I'll also follow up in case one, forgets or anything.
All right.
Gotcha. Let's see. So do you think there's like production-wise, you think there's any more like details that we might need to think about the project as a whole?
Because beats and what they're gonna direction and everything. At the same time, that honestly all just comes down to trying different, like making a song, listening to it, and saying, "Hey, is this good or bad?" It's good. And then it's like, "Hey, is this the direction that we want to go for it?" Like, the kind of audience, you know what I'm saying? Because that does make sense.
Yeah, I think
it really starts with us just making certain beats.
Right, just starting the production process.
That's really all it is. and deciding whether or not, we're gonna take a fork or.
Let's see. So the meeting, not the agenda. Crap. The action plan. If everyone remembers, I'm not gonna wait. I better pull this up just for due diligence. All right. So I'll pull up the action plan real quick. So essentially, right now we're in phase 1, but as soon as we assign the teams, we automatically enter phase 2. Yeah, that's production starts. And so that's when I guess we'll probably be able to get more detailed on the production standards and everything.
Yeah, we can either have we can either send it all to that group, the Infinity group, or listen. Either or works for me. I'll probably prefer sending it that day before, that before meeting.
Correct. I think that's the best way, so that way we can.
Your mind, and plus, like, you have more or less a real opinion.
Right.
That's more important.
Yeah. I agree.
Because we're not like making, an album, where we have the audience.
Yeah. Well, actually, I think that works to our advantage because we can basically kind of build our audience. Yeah, as long as we know.
We have the old ocean.
Oh yeah. So, other than that, I don't think I have anything else that to really throw out there to the group. To be honest, I think that's about it for me.
All right. Yep. All right, man. Just stay in touch. James, go ahead and whenever you get a chance, listen to them tracks and shit.
Oh yeah, I'm going to pull it up as soon as I hit this button real quick. All right, then, guys. Have a good day. Appreciate your time.
Yeah, all right, y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm sending my availability and the fucking tracks.
Big bet.
See you, man.
All right, sounds like
yeah.
And then whenever you get here, Wale, we'll catch up and get her popping.
All right, bet.
All right.
Well, I'm excited.
Look, fuck a quarantine, I got a grind, that's by any means. Ain't worried about a dream, the struggle real, I need plenty green. In fact, I need everything to raise my seeds. As I watch them grow, my stick protect the family tree. It start at the foundation, teach my son to stand his ground. Show my daughter what she's worth so she know to protect her crown. You my prince and princess, and as king, I will not let you down. No matter what's the obstacles, it ain't no backing down. Ain't no excuse for failure. Get knocked down and try again. Over and over, again and again. Sticking it for the win. Don't commit without the love or fake the funk with your friends. Find your route, and if you ride it out till the end. The Lord knows I love my squad. I move by myself. It ain't personal when I'm distant. I'm stacking my wealth, but keep in mind the days they told me I could be the best. Cause it was days I wanted to quit. I ain't believe in myself, yeah. They say I'm sensitive and take things wrong. My father's death, something I can't keep holding on to. If they don't listen, they gon' hear my pain in songs. If Pops can't hear me, he gon' hear my pain in songs. Cause it's nice, I pray, I just wanna be alone. Hot box the whip with my headphones on. Cause I miss my grandmother and I know that she miss me. When she would keep it real, it came with hugs and a kissy.
I be all on my zone while I'm out on the road. Pick me up a bag, now I'm taking it home. I'm just a soul, my heart still cold. I still got the bros, get me high when I'm low. I felt the flow, started gaining control. Making it dope without breaking the code. OG told me one step at a time, I'm taking it slow. They hating, I know, but the paper it grow. Face the problems head on, yeah, I'm taking the blows. I know what it takes to achieve all my goals. I be rolling out for my team and they know. I'll call a buy right away with my own. Trying to buy some land in a mansion and put my family in. I know my babies look up to me like a champion. Look into their eyes and tell myself that I can't give in. Like, bro, you know I'm the one. Like Mr. Anderson. This sex is for members only, so you can't get in. And if you hating now, then you was hating in. Now you gotta watch me stack